People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Now, people, I am sure you've heard me said on several occasions that it seems as if these students in school nowadays, especially the elder students, high school students, it seems as if the schools have now become some sort of mixed martial art, fighting, boxing, all sorts of brutal stuff kind of institution instead of a learning institution. We've seen videos on social media, in the news, in our real life, wherein student joke up student take a student life, student and teacher go back and forth, student and mothers and parents going back and forth. And people, it seems as if there is no ending. The further that we go into the school year, it seems as if it'll get worse and worse. Now, people, I saw a very disturbing video yesterday. In this video, apparently, a girl child at ASCOT High School, she's been having problem with other students at the school. They are pretty much bullying her based on the video, based on my interpretation of the video, based on what the mother that was there to seek some sorts of justice for her daughter. She pretty much confronted at least one of a group of many female student, girl pitney, that is said to have been bullying her daughter. Now she was saying to her daughter, lick her in her face, because now you have Backative. Now you have the big bad mother, and of course, the child obliged. However, what makes this video even more disturbing is the fact that another man could have been the father, could have been the brother of the mother, could have been the uncle, I don't know what type of relation he is to this girl. However, as soon as the mother was talking, this man just pull up and clap the lady, the girl, one in her head, and people, she fell to the ground. She was obviously dazed. She get back up, and then the mother was still in the child's face. I tell her, I say, listen, don't play with my pitney. Me no send my pitney come to school for anybody take advantage of her, for anybody try to bully her. So therefore, whenever you see her, leave her alone. Now, people, like I've always said, two wrongs never make a right. However, whenever you taunt, whenever you trouble people, sooner or later, if that person is not going to retaliate, they will find somebody who will, meaning the parents, the mother, the father, or even both. Not saying that it is right, because under no circumstance, teachers should allow, or teachers should see a mother or a father coming up to a school, a learning institution, and confronting any sorts of student. However, sometimes people are pushed, and people, I am not saying that it is justified. Me just say what could go wrong, what could have happened. However, whenever you taunt people, whenever you tease people, whenever you feel as if it is okay to disrespect, to BEAT, to ABUSE, to BULLY anybody, you started something that you should not have started. And people, while it is not justified, me just say, that shows the motive. That is the reason, not justified, why you might end up in the predicament that you end up in. However, people, there's a fundamental problem in Jamaica. It seems as if the whole of Jamaica have an anger management problem. It seems as if Jamaicans are just some boisterous, aggressive, angry, love for fight type of people. Don't know what is the reason. Maybe it is lack of communication. Maybe they just have that Mandigo genes in them. Them just rebellious. We are a set of rebellious SLAVES. So people, me just say, you as a parent, I am speaking about the students that are allegedly doing the bullying. You as a parent should have that talk with your child. Listen, don't go to school and make nobody clot you up. And even on the opposite side of the spectrum, do not lick nobody pitney. Do not abuse anybody pitney verbally or physically. It is wrong. Now people, there is a way about going about things if your child should end up being on the other hand of being BULLIED. You should contact the school, meaning the principal or the dean of discipline. You should allow the dean of discipline to take some sorts of disciplinary action against that student or group of students. However, people, what we've also realized is that it seems as if a lot of these teachers, a lot of these principals, they don't have proper management. They don't have proper way to resolve any sorts of confrontation. Them can't take things to an amicable agreement where people can talk and sort it out and have some sorts of understanding. And that is because sometimes the parents them bitter, the pitney them bitter. So therefore, children are always going to practice what they learn. So therefore, if them say, for their mother and father, they on the street, always not all sorts of verbal and physical altercation, that is exactly the type of behavior they are going to put out there when they go to school and whenever they go amongst anybody in any sort of public setting. So people, me just say, if you build the foundation properly, more than likely it won't escalate and get to the point in which this escalated and got to the points. Now people, before I close on this topic, the man that was there and actually clocked the little pitney, punch a little pitney in her head, makes her fall, and obviously we could see the tears in that little child's eye. Whatever that child do, and people, me no know. Maybe this child was some sort of TERRORIST and probably deserves some sort of disciplinary action. However, when a mother and a male go in a school and confront a little pitney physically and pretty much tell your pitney say flip them back in them face, and then you want to beat up the pitney, and then this man clock, and when I say clock, I mean clock the little pitney in her head, to the fact that she stumbled upon the ground, she fall out and get back up and stumble. People, something definitely wrong with Jamaica. So people, the moral of the story is this. Jamaica definitely needs some sorts of cleansing, whether it is going to be by divine intervention or some sorts of counseling. These people are too angry to live in any sorts of civilized society, point blank and period. Now people, there's a saying, the more money, the more problem. The more fame, the more problem. It seems as if crosses is following you. However, sometimes you probably need to slow your roll, literally. Now I am speaking about an artist that is called Silk Boss. Based on information that I got, confirmed, Silk Boss was in an ASCOT today in a place called Green Pond, I think, that is in Montego Bay, St. James. It is said that another vehicle was also involved, a Voxy. Now people, what we know about Voxy, usually taxi. What we know about taxi men, them always a drive like them head no good. They're always blazing like some mad bat out of hell. So therefore, don't know who caused it. However, based on the video that I saw, the impact that I saw looked like either him lick up na the Voxy and then him run in a some sort of pole or some sort of tree, because you could clearly see the impression of his vehicle, meaning that the engine block, everything pressed back. Now people, based on information that I got, it is said that he was rushed to the hospital. Don't know what type of condition he is in. However, based on the impact, I am going to assume that he should have some sorts of injury to his foot, to his body. Even at worst or at best, he should be a little shaken up, or a whole lot shaken up. So people, this is the video that I have. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Go around this side with the phone line.
I'm not put you in high. Yeah, the whole complete block gone up back in.
So people, like me say, picture is worth 1,000 words. This video shows everything. Show that if this man make it, or if him not get some broken bones, he is very lucky. He should consider himself lucky. Now people, this only shows you that sometimes with the success, with the fame, there comes a whole lot of trouble. It seems as if Silk Boss need a wash off at the nearest beach in the Salt Sea. Because people, if you remember clearly, it was the same money that it is said that he lost, he was robbed or beat up. The man them take it from him. The car that he was supposed to buy is some sort of BMW. And people, this is a BMW. Don't know the year. However, the fact that this is a young youth that is doing his thing. This is a young youth that is having success. This is a young youth that is climbing the chart. We should give credit where credit is due. However, this youth is moving too fast. This youth definitely needs to slow down. Slow his roll. Catch himself. Because people, like them say, haste makes waste. And people, if you don't control yourself, if you don't take a look at your life and see how you can monitor it, you might be heading to a fast pace to self-destruction. Point blank and period. So anyways people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos that are straight to the point, no sorts of buffoonery, no sorts of beating around the bush, show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos to like-minded persons like yourself. People, very importantly, whenever you are making it in life, there's always going to be a set of vipers. A set of vipers that have insecurity problem, that realize that their ceiling is pretty much in the cellar. However, when they look at you, they realize your potential, your greatness. So therefore, they realize that, listen, this person's ceiling, growth ability is in the stratosphere. So therefore, for me to be competitive, for me to be up, I will have to do whatever it takes to bring them down to my level, in the abyss of hell. Point blank and period.